were having a blast. Teenage dreams and neon screens. It was all bad and no one to me. Like, you know, it's like whatever. Together forever. We're never gonna sever. Laughing and sharing our stories clever. We'll take you back. It's like whatever.
Welcome to Like Whatever, a podcast for, by, and about Gen X. I'm Nicole, and this is my BFFF, Heather.
Hola.
So we're out of the heat wave.
Yay.
Hallelujah.
I didn't melt into a puddle.
You didn't. Yeah, I'm glad you're still here with us.
I'm not. Oh, yeah. How was your 4th?
Uneventful. I just sat at home. I could see the fireworks in town from my kitchen window. So
That's nice.
Yeah, watched a little bit from there. But that was it. But the big event for the weekend, I took in a kitten.
Oh, yeah.
Ay.
She needs a kitten like a hole in the head.
I do. But it was on Friday when it was 100 plus degrees. This poor little thing looked ratty and starving, and it just showed up. And within it being inside for like an hour, I decided to adopt it and had named it and everything. So, but she went to the vet this morning. She did good. They think she's only about 4 weeks old.
Oh, not even weaned.
And she was 1.5 pounds. She's so tiny. And she's got lots of eye boogies and nose boogies and sneezing. So we're on all kinds of medication and all that fun stuff. But she's super duper sweet. Oh my gosh. Like I am her mama for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer boy cats.
Yeah.
I feel like they're
Friendlier.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah.
My 2 boys are friendlier than my 2
Which
girls.
is weird to me because typically it's the other way around. Like the
Right.
female is more like with dogs and stuff. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah, that was fun. But even more importantly this weekend,
Yeah. I do want to talk about this too.
Taylor and Travis got married.
Taylor and Travis to get married.
Hey!
Yep.
I am dying for more details.
I can't believe none of them. I can't believe they haven't released it. I can't believe they haven't released her dress
I know.
or her bouquet. I can't believe that.
I mean, she will. She's all
She
about
will,
the fans,
yes.
so she definitely will. But yeah,
I hear a lot of people saying that they filmed it as a special and they're gonna.
I
it
heard
up
that
on-
was a rumor, and that was
Not true.
Not true.
Disney Plus.
The Kelsey brothers posted it.
Oh.
That was not true. But yeah, I heard she sang part of her vows and he cried.
I'm sure he's a crier.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to see more about it.
Yeah,
Sounds like it was awesome though.
I'm sure it was.
Goodie bags.
I saw some of the goodie bags. They had Chanel bags.
Yeah.
I saw the goodie bags. Here's my take on it.
Okay.
I do love Taylor and Travis together.
Yes.
And I will. At first, I thought Madison Square Garden. That seems like crazy. Like
It's actually genius.
it is. I heard somebody else talking about it, and I was like, oh, you know what? Fucking yeah. Because when I thought about it, I was like, well, yeah, I can see it because you can drive your car in there, and no one's going to see you, and you're not going to get. You're going to be able to keep it as much of a secret as possible. But second one, somebody else was talking about it. They were saying New York does this all the time. Like the Madison Square Garden does this all the time. New York hosts these events all the time. It's nothing. So as opposed to trying to do it at her house in Rhode Island,
Right.
where they're not used to putting on something like this.
No.
It made
And the
total-
paparazzi know how to get to it.
Yeah. And so I was like, you know what? It does make sense. And I'm not saying Madison Square Garden just because it's a sports arena or whatever. I'm just saying that was very big.
Yeah. And completely enclosed. Like,
Yeah.
Nobody was getting in there without.
Yeah. I mean,
permission.
it makes total sense. It does now that I was thinking about it.
Yep.
But other thing about it is I've been hearing a lot lately this nonsense from the right saying, oh, everybody hates a billionaire until it's Taylor Swift and she can spend billions of dollars on a wedding and da 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 da. First, this liberal, I'm not speaking for all liberals, but I can tell you this here liberal believes in capitalism. I don't have a problem with you having $1 billion. If you earned $1 billion, then you earned your $1 billion and you can do with it what. I don't even think that you have to give that money to charity. I'm not one of those liberals that's like, you need to give your money to charity.
Right.
Do whatever the fuck you want with your billions. I don't have a problem with Elon Musk having $1 trillion. It's Elon Musk's business. That's billionaires. They can have all the money that they want. That's fine. I don't have that. Good for you. Like, that's good for you. My issue with it is that billionaires do not pay their fair share in taxes.
Exactly.
If they did, then we wouldn't have to give their money to charity because there wouldn't need to be charities because the government would be able to take care of everything that they need to take care of. And I'm sure that Taylor Swift's accountants get her the loopholes. I'm sure that Taylor Swift is not paying the taxes that you and I pay.
Yes.
I'm sure of it.
Yes.
Because that's what billionaires do.
Yes.
They hire people to get them the best deal.
Yes.
That's how you keep billions of dollars. I get it. That's my issue with billion. I think it's great that you made $1 billion. Any of them. That's good for you. If oil or you get whatever. I don't fault Trump for having all the money that Trump has.
Right.
I think he fucked a lot of people to do it.
Yeah.
And my issue with him is how many bankruptcies he's had and how many little companies he screwed over.
Yes.
In that.
Yes. Exactly.
But hey, it's your money. If you don't want to give it to charity, you don't have to. I only give to one charity too. I give to 2 charities. That's it. And if you come calling about something else, I'm not going to give you my money. Right.
Yep.
That's my thing on it. I know that everybody, liberals say they hate I don't hate billionaires. Go for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Just pay your fair share in taxes. That's all.
It. Like, that just makes no sense to me whatsoever that they don't have to pay taxes.
No.
Like, why? I guess we could talk all day about that. I watched on Netflix this weekend. This is what I did to celebrate the 4th of July. I haven't gotten through all of it, but Tom Hanks produced a show called The American Experiment. And I think it's 6 parts, and I've watched 2 or 3. And it's narrated by Martin Sheen. And it really digs into how we became a country. Like, all the little battles and how we ended up where we were. A lot about George Washington.
Right.
He was a racist.
Yes.
And a slave owner.
Yes.
He was also a very, I don't know if I want to say smart, strong. Like, if you watch the show, you'll understand what I'm saying. Like, he came from nothing. He wasn't really anybody, and he just worked his way up, and they wanted him to be king, and he refused it. Yeah. And then when he felt like he had done his fair share, he said, "Peace, guys, I'm out." Yeah. And they were like, "No, wait." And he's like, "No, this is how this country's supposed to work. I've done my part. Now it moves on to the next guy to do this." So, but I've never been real big on American history because I think it's boring. I like European history better when I was in school anyway. But
there's so much more.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so much older. But it was very educational, very cool to watch. Yeah. A lot about Ben Franklin. He basically had every job there ever was on the planet. Like, so I think I might do a podcast on him one day. I know he's not Gen X, but we all learned about him, so that counts, right? And I also decided from that show, dying from bayonet would be pretty painful.
Yes.
Yeah, they were talking about a battle where they snuck in the middle of the night and all they had were bayonets. And that's just how they were killing each other, just stabbing the shit out of each other.
It doesn't sound pleasant.
It'd be so painful.
How
probably
that?
a long...
Speaking of death, how about that murder-suicide?
In Milford?
Yeah.
I know.
Man.
She was a nurse practitioner at Bay Health.
I know. That's really sad.
It was.
I really hope those 2 kids weren't home.
I know.
Because it
Yeah, it was crazy. It was definitely one of those, like, I watch those kinds of shows all the time, and this doesn't happen in my town. Like, it was definitely one of those kinds of things.
Yeah.
We also, this week in Milford, there was about a car accident that caught on fire. And Kaylin was telling me because she either knew the girl or knew someone that knew the girl, but on Facebook, they were searching for her. She was missing for a day or two. And then they saw pictures of the wreck. And the car was completely burned, but they were like, that looks like hers. And it burned so hot, there weren't any really remains left. But it turned out it was
that's a shame.
her. Yeah. It's been really sad in Milford lately.
It's pretty sad in Milford.
I hope things pick up for them. I was just in Milford before I came here. My meeting.
Oh, that's why it didn't take you as long to get here.
My meeting ended a little early, so I went and ate al fresco at the Dairy Queen.
Oh, when I got back to the office, I saw you were in Harbison, and I was like, what the fuck? Now I have to hurry. I thought I was going to time it perfect.
Yeah, I got cheeseburger and fries and sat outside.
Man, I love Dairy Queen food. Mm-hmm. God damn, it's good.
I wanted to get a cherry Misty afterward, but the line had gotten long, so I was like, oh, forget it.
Just forget it.
Just forget it.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah, that's pretty much my weekend is more unpacking and kitten rearing.
I went to my nephew's birthday party, but that's about it. Mm-hmm. He's 21.
Crazy.
Yes.
Did he have a good time?
He seemed to be.
Good. Mm-hmm. That's good.
Mm-hmm. His mom, my sister. I guess my niece's, not that any of you care, but I'm going to spill the tea. My niece's boyfriend, his mom, who may or may not listen to this, I don't know, is very strict with him. Mm-hmm. And my sister is not.
No.
Because as she said Saturday night, I did my job. It's time for her to handle it. Like, I did it all I could do. Like, at this point, it's done. What I've done is done. There's no more parenting to happen. So because she's 17. So I guess she got her boyfriend a gift card to a Bass Pro Shop, which we don't have any here. So they had to go across the bridge. And they told my sister. And she was like, I'm not going. I don't care. And apparently he was not allowed to cross the bridge.
Oh.
Or leave the state. But I was like, but the line is right there. Like, it's hard to avoid leaving the state.
Does he have a warrant?
No. I think his mom, she tracks him and he's just not allowed to leave the state. And I said the state because, like, the state, like, literally... you
can't go to Salisbury Mall.
You can't go nowhere. Like Walmart. You can't even go to Walmart's in West Ocean City. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so he got grounded.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I was laughing and I was like, you were going to Boca Raton at her age. And she was like, yeah. Yeah, by myself with a bunch of, her friends. They were driving to Florida. And my dad was like, here's the CB. See ya.
Your mom was probably like, I'm not going. I don't care.
I don't care what you do. Bye.
See you when you get back.
Yeah. Call us when you get there. That was it.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, that mom's probably like, my niece's name and her mom are bad influences, and you better not be hanging out with them, which is hilarious that my sister and her child would be a bad influence.
True.
Because they are good. Like, they...
Yes.
Yeah.
They are.
She follows the rules.
Yeah. For sure.
Except, I guess, when it comes to children. And she's like, get out. I don't care. Sayonara. And then she was like, they have to learn to drive in it sometime.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, whatever. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, poor kid.
All right.
Do
the thing.
Oh, like, share, rate, review. Find us wherever you listen to podcasts. Find us on all the socials at Like Whatever Pod. Email us at likewhateverpod@gmail.com. And check out our website, likewhateverpod.com.
All right. So we're going to fuck around and find out about the bicentennial.
Since I neglected to last week.
I said I was going to do it, and then I was like, I'm going to do it. There are moments in American history where the country collectively decides to go a little feral. The bicentennial, July 4th, 1976, was one of those moments. It was the year America turned 200, looked around at itself and said, we should probably throw a party so big it distracts everyone from literally everything else happening right now. Have you ever heard?
I'm glad we've changed.
Yeah. The bicentennial wasn't just a holiday. It wasn't just a parade. It wasn't even a patriotic milestone. It was a full-blown cultural event, a year-long nationwide star-spangled therapy session where Americans tried to make sense of their past, their present, and whatever the hell the future was supposed to be. Where'd it go again? Oh. To understand the bicentennial, you have to understand the vibe of the mid-'70s. America was not exactly thriving. The country was exhausted, suspicious, sweaty, broke, and trying to figure out what the hell it meant to be American anymore.
Weird.
The Vietnam War had ended, leaving behind grief and anger and a generation of veterans who deserved better.
Yeah.
Watergate had shattered trust in government. Mm-hmm. The economy was a mess. Inflation, unemployment, gas shortages.
Anything sound familiar?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. The environmental movement was rising because we'd finally noticed that the rivers were catching fire. The Cold War was still humming in the background.
Yep.
And culturally, America was in a weird limbo between hippies, disco, and the early seeds of punk. It was a country in transition, not quite sure who it was, but very sure it needed a makeover. So when the bicentennial rolled around, America grabbed the opportunity. They got a new haircut, new wardrobe, new attitude, new narrative, new year, new me. The bicentennial became a chance to say, okay, yes, things are rough, but look, we're 200. It was a national reset button disguised as a birthday party. The bicentennial wasn't just July 4th. It was the entire year. 1976 was basically one long patriotic fever dream. If you were alive, or if your parents were, you've seen the photos. Red, white, and blue, everything. Mm-hmm. Cars painted like flags, a bicentennial toilet paper, beer cans, cereal boxes. Bicentennial fashion that looked like Bessie Ross had joined a glam rock band. Souvenir plates. I'm sure we know somebody who had souvenir plates.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mugs.
I'm sure my nan did.
Posters, stamps, coins, patches, lunchboxes, and commemorative spoons.
Oh, yeah. My nan had those too.
America turned into a gift shop. Capitalism.
Yep.
The bicentennial gave people something simple, a reason to celebrate. The bicentennial gets fun because America didn't just celebrate. America performed. The bicentennial was a year-long talent show, parade circuit, marketing campaign, historical reenactment festival, and national block party rolled into one. So the big national events. Operation Sail, the tall ship. This was the crown jewel. Dozens of historic sailing ships from around the world sailed into New York Harbor. Millions watched it. It was majestic, cinematic, and probably the last time America collectively agreed on anything. People cried, people fainted, people waved flags. Then there was the Freedom Train, a literal train, red, white, and blue, toured the entire country carrying historical documents, artifacts, and patriotic displays. People lined up for hours to walk through it. Kids were dragged along. Parents pretended to be excited. Grandparents were genuinely excited. It was like a mobile museum meets a carnival meets a history class you couldn't skip. And that kind of sounds like, I think I probably would go. Well, I guess it would depend on how close it came.
To the train.
To the train.
So there was a train that was in Philly, like all last week, the Big Boy. It's the largest, still functioning, fully operational. And he's touring the country for the 250, and he was up near Philly or somewhere up there, but somebody I know went up there and saw it. I have pictures on Facebook.
I think because it had like historical documents, artifacts, and patriotic display. I don't care about the patriotic display, but I do enjoy seeing the historical documents. Like I like looking at the Declaration of Independence.
Yes. I like old stuff.
Yeah. It's yeah.
It is. It's very cool to think about 250 years ago. Our forefathers sat down and they were the ones writing on that. Now you're sitting there looking at it like, it's pretty neat.
It is. And like, I actually enjoy the Smithsonian American History Pavilion, or I don't know what it's called, building. It has its own building.
I would have to go there again. I think the older I get, the more I appreciate American history.
I think that's where the ruby slippers are. American history.
Maybe I've been there then because I've seen them.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've been there. We used to go on field trips there all the time.
Yeah. The Muppets are there. Yeah. I want to say that was pop culture, but I'm pretty sure that was America. Anyway, Smithsonian. Yeah. It's good stuff. It's free.
It is. It is.
It's one of my favorite places to go. I like natural history and American history and the art museum. The art museum has a great cafe in it.
And the Air and Space. Don't
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. But the one at Dulles is way better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's huge.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, the one in D.C. is huge.
Yeah, but this has like so many more planes in it, and it has a space shuttle, and it is way cooler. It's not as I don't want to say user friendly. It's not as informational,
right?
But it's the plane. Like it's more like if you like looking at planes.
Yeah, there's a museum on Dover Air Force Base that I used to take the kids to when they were small. That has a bunch of planes, old and new.
Yeah, they have the cool C-5 at Dover. Dover's got that big ass. That's a big ass.
That's what my dad loaded until he loaded them with a forklift and they flew off to wherever.
They're huge. Watching them, we used to watch them like when we were up there. Watch them because they practice landing, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat when you're driving down the highway there, and because I drive past there quite a bit, and
they come pretty close.
One the other day, I mean, it looked like it was going to land on the car in front of me. I was like, "Ooh!"
They're loud.
Yeah,
they don't let you. We used to stop. When you'd see one coming, they don't let you stop anymore. They move you along.
Yeah.
Like they come out of nowhere like it's Area 51.
They do.
It's not Area 51. I don't think there's any aliens there. Maybe ask your dad.
Oh.
His NDA has to be up by now.
Yeah. And he did work in the morgue, so.
There you go.
Maybe a dead alien came through.
Oh, you know it did. Now we know. The Liberty Bell did a replica tour. They made 56 replica Liberty Bells and sent them to every state and territory.
No.
I've seen the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
I only needed to see that once.
Speaking of the Liberty Bell, while I'm thinking of it, did you hear that they moved the Rocky statue?
No.
Okay. So they moved it into the museum. This has been happening for months. And they just recently unveiled a statue of Joe Frazier instead. And Rocky himself said that's who it should be out there because he's from Philly. And he's who Rocky was kind of loosely based on.
Right.
So, yeah, but still kind of disappointing.
They'll move. They'll be because they moved him before.
Oh.
Yeah, they moved him from the art museum to the stadium.
Okay.
And people got all bent out of shape about it, so they moved him back. So I imagine people will get. Why can't you put them both up there?
Exactly.
I mean, they're the Rocky.
And
everyone calls them the Rocky Steps.
Where are opposing teams supposed to jinx themselves by putting their jerseys on there? Yeah. I read somewhere, it was a few weeks ago, so I'll never remember the match, but I think it was Mexico wanted to jinx their team, so they went and put the jersey of the opposing soccer team on the Rocky statue.
The Netherlands team put guards up around the Rocky statue the day before there,
so no one could put their jersey
on it. It was funny.
I love it.
So they'll move. They'll end up moving him back because I mean those are the Rocky Steps. Like literally, that's
exactly.
I no shade to Frazier, but
right.
there were fireworks everywhere.
Of course.
Cities competed to see who could blow up the most stuff in the sky. Philadelphia, Boston, New York, D.C., all trying to out-America each other. It was loud, chaotic, and perfect. So, I know I can see the Ocean City fireworks from my window. They also put off fireworks every Sunday that I can see from my window. I have never been a fan of fireworks. Once you've seen them once, they're pretty much the same.
It's not worth all the effort.
It is not.
No.
No, it is not worth the standing in lines and walking. And
then sitting in your car for hours afterward to try to get out of town.
In the heat and the miserability and no.
Yeah. But my house, my backyard, there's an alley that runs between me and the backyards behind me. And the guy diagonally to the left had his own fireworks. He set off actually every night since the 4th even, I hear fireworks out there. So I got to see his up close.
I don't understand why we still do it, especially with drones.
Yeah.
First of all, it's very triggering for veterans
Yes.
who have PTSD involving loud sounds.
And animals.
And the animals that live in your home and the animals that live in the land.
Yes.
It is very disruptive to them. Drones are way cooler.
It's a fire hazard.
It is. It's that shit on fire all the time. Drones, way cooler. You can do all kinds of things with drones.
Yeah.
Because I saw the Philadelphia drone show.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. I watched that on TV.
Did you see the Waymo car that drove over?
No.
Exploding. Somebody was setting off fireworks in the street, and it was a self-driving Waymo with 2 passengers in it, and it just drove right over top of what this guy had just lit, and the women in the car screaming. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know about those Waymos.
Oh, speaking of animals in the wild, though, I learned something today that stuns me. So I took the kitten to the vet today.
Yeah.
And she just popped up in my yard. Like, there are stray cats in my neighborhood, but she's not one that we recognized from any of the cats that are out there or any litters that have been had. So while I went to not the SPCA, but First State Animal, whatever it is. It was supposed to be discount vet. Yeah. So anyway, so as I was paying at the end, I asked the receptionist, I was like, look, there's a lot of strays in my neighborhood. I'm willing to help if we can catch them, get them fixed. Like, what advice do you have for that? So she's like, well, she gave me this little business card thing and said it was some kind of thing where you can scan the code, and if you qualify, you can get free spay or neuter. I was like, so I'd have to catch these uber feral tomcats and bring them in. She was like, yeah. And I was like, no, like catch and release. She's like, actually cats were recently declared as wildlife in the state of Delaware. Yeah. So if you call animal control on a cat, they won't come. It's wildlife. Yeah. And basically the state sees it. If you're feeding these cats, they're yours. They're your cats.
Yep, I did see that.
I was like, whoa.
I mean, they're the most invasive species other than us that
is true.
We have on the planet.
It's crazy that wild cats are wildlife.
That show, that Life After People that I watched, they said
cats are going to rule.
Dogs and mice would be the first animals to go because they depend on humans so much, and cats would be fine because that feralness has not been bred out of cats.
No.
They still want to catch mice, even your little house cat.
Yeah, and the ferals that are around my neighborhood, they do not want any. I mean, if you open the door and there's one there, you barely see it. It is gone. I mean, these are wild cats.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it sucks though because they're just going to. I get it. The money's not there. If the billionaires paid taxes, we could get the cats fixed, and then we wouldn't have an overabundance of cats.
Call Taylor and tell her you need some money to get the cats.
She does love cats.
She does. She just gave out $26 million to the food banks.
Yeah,
in New York City.
Yeah, she did.
The American Freedom Festival was a massive televised event with celebrities, musicians, speeches, and patriotic performances. Every town had local events, parades, pageants, beard growing contests, bicentennial babies, bicentennial weddings, quilts, casseroles, hot dog eating contests, square dance, tractor parades, cow milking contests. If it existed, someone slapped bicentennial on it.
Joey Chestnut won again this year.
Of course he did.
18 years running.
I saw he had to get a special exemption to go because he was on house arrest or something.
Is he?
America turned into a gift shop. Bicentennial beer cans, cereal boxes, toilet paper, cars, lunch boxes, commemorative spoons.
Man, they literally just slapped that shit on everything.
Yeah.
It's like all of USA became Disney World.
Yeah. Every network had bicentennial programming or documentaries or reenactments, concerts. America, a look back, specials, tributes, retrospectives, and it was wall-to-wall America. NASA released bicentennial patches, posters, and commemorative materials. Astronauts did bicentennial appearances. The National Park Service went hard, which they...
Well, they had funding back then, so...
Look, I don't know. I know you don't do the tickety-tock, but the National Park Service, TikTok, I don't know if it's the actual one.
Is it the Alt National Park?
No.
I follow that one on Facebook.
That it's different. It's the national park. I think that it can't be the real one. It can't be. I mean, maybe.
I don't know. They're pretty mad.
Well, it might be simply because I think that. Well, I don't know, but it's pretty. It's pretty dirty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not that good. I know they complain about, the one I follow complains about the government a lot.
No, it's not. It's not like that. It shows like it goes through like a video of whatever park it's talking about. Like it does a lot with Yosemite. I suppose it's, and then it'll have them competing. So it'll have like Mount Rainier competing with whatever Yosemite, and they throw shade at each other and. But like it'll be like, you think you have big peaks, stuff like that, and then it'll be like Alaska Denali or something. Yeah. Every band, orchestra, and marching group in America performed something patriotic. Casey Kasem did bicentennial countdowns. Ooh. Radio stations played American Pie like it was the national anthem. Red, white, blue, and sequins and stars, stripes, bell bottoms, vests, hats, scarves, jumpsuits, all of them. Mm-hmm. America looked like a disco ball exploded in a flag factory. We had cookouts, bicentennial cakes, Jell-O molds, bicentennial casseroles, bicentennial hot dogs. CBS aired a 1-minute history segment every single day for a year. It was the TikTok of 1976.
For the 250, CBS News traveled to like really just showing how beautiful our country is. They had different reporters go to different places, and they said they got such great feedback from it, and everyone loved it so much they're going to continue it through the year. But yeah, it was pretty neat going into depth about some of the beauty that's here.
It is very pretty here.
It is.
Actually, let's just do your thing now because I fucked up.
Okay.
And I have to find my place again, guys.
Okay.
So listen to Nicole.
Because Larry Cutie like we're laughing through her teenage flight. So grab your snacks and brace your soul. This middle school madness out of control.
All right, so this is July 25th, 1985 in Nicole's diary.
1985.
All right. Dear Diary, today I found my old cat I got for my first Christmas. It was a stuffed animal.
I was just going to say. Was it a bag of bones?
Mommy said when I was 5, I walked into her room at night and said, I think I'm too old to sleep with him. My name for him was Kitty.
clever name.
I know.
And you were just like, fuck this shit. I'm too old for this.
Yeah, at 5, I was like, Psh, I don't need to sleep with no stuffed animals anymore.
Meanwhile,
You think I'm a baby?
I still slept with my
Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh until I was...
You don't have him anymore?
He's in storage.
Oh.
I cannot have him out.
He'll fall apart.
Yeah.
He was pretty close to falling apart last
He
time I
was
saw him.
falling apart. In storage, he may actually be...
And he had been
pieces.
repaired a number of times.
Numerous
too.
times. His face was gone.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, back to 1976.
Okay.
Lady Liberty got a glow up. She got restored, cleaned, and she had some events and ceremonies. The bicentennial was partly a national let's pretend we're okay moment after Watergate. Men grew bicentennial beards. It was a thing. Women across America made quilts commemorating the nation's 200 years. All of them were red, white, and blue.
Of course.
Hospitals gave out certificates, hats, and commemorative blankets to babies born on July 4th, 1976.
Oh.
Those babies are 50 now.
Ew.
And they're probably tired.
Yeah.
The bicentennial license plate, every state had special plates. They did for the 250 too. I saw Delaware's the other day. Collectors still fight over them. Ford, Chevy, and Dodge all released bicentennial editions. There were souvenirs, plates, coins, stamps. The U.S. Postal Service did put out a 250 commemorative stamp, and I believe it was done by Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't know why he is the poster boy for America, but he is. He designs all the outfits for the Olympics.
Yep.
So you want to talk about America, you talk to Tommy.
Yeah.
Posters, buttons, patches, mugs, spoons. Every town had a parade. Some had 10. It was parade season for an entire year.
A lot of towns didn't have parades for the 250.
A lot of parades got canceled
because it was like the surface of the sun.
It was
outside.
like the surface of the sun outside. Time capsules.
Oh yeah.
Schools and towns buried time capsules. Most forgot where they put them. I wish I had known when they were going to dig up that side yard at my parents' old house. There's a house there now, so it's all been dug up. But I wish I had known that they were going to do that, because I feel certain there was stuff buried in that ground. I know there was dead animals, but I'm willing to bet, although I imagine it would have been ruined, because I can't imagine I would have put any, although I think I used like bottles, plastic bottles. But you know, I buried something out there.
Of course you did.
Somebody found it.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
They're probably like, what is this garbage? What is this weirdo? What the hell? Actually, I know for a fact I did, because I distinctly remember doing one, but I don't remember. I think it was like 1984. I don't know why 1984 sticks out for me, but it does.
Okay.
So if you bought the lot next to where my parents lived and built that house, could you let me know what was in my time capsule?
Yes.
There were reenactments. People dressed up as founding fathers. Some were drunk and sweaty. Some were historically inaccurate. I'm sure most of them were historically inaccurate. I mean, if you think about it, like I guess history is pretty well written, ours anyway. Because, like, you don't, like, I think, like, how much has changed from 1976 in the scientific world to, speaking of the scientific world, my sister texted me the other day and asked me, should she be concerned that they shut down CERN, which is the particle accelerator in Sweden.
Oh, yeah.
She said, that's what she sends me. Should I be concerned that they shut CERN down? And I said, no, they're revamping it. Calm down. And she said, okay. It's just funny that she knows what CERN is.
It is funny that she knows that.
She likes that kind of stuff. Yeah. Artists created patriotic murals and sculptures and installations. Schools taught extra American history. I don't know what extra American history is.
Maybe that's why I hate it so much.
Kids were forced
I
to...
wasn't in school yet.
No,
then.
you weren't. I was 2.
I was 3.
Kids were forced to memorize dates. That's always been my issue with history.
Yes.
I don't even know what date today is.
Nope.
I cannot tell you what day anything else happened. I don't know what year it happened.
Yep.
Stop asking me about that. I don't know. Why does it matter? Like if you just give a general time, I don't know, the 1800s.
Right.
I don't know, the 1870s. Like,
right.
That's when like the... what you call it was like the 1860s, right? Mm-hmm. The Civil War. That's what I was saying. I'm really bad at American history.
Me too. That's another reason why I love that show. Like they would show like how originally we were 13 state. Well, we weren't the states.
Colonies.
Right. But back then we were almost like 13 countries. I don't even think we were colonies yet. It was just the 13 were all separate, doing their own thing. Nobody was combined. And then, like, Washington's the one who had to figure out how to bring them together and how to do this and how to get an ally, which all these things I just didn't think about. But we ended up with France because France hated England. And we were breaking from England. And France thought it was funny.
If the French hadn't got involved, we wouldn't have won.
It'd be a very different story.
It would be a very different story.
Yes.
We'd all be British.
Yes, we would.
We'd be singing God Save the King.
Yes, we would.
I saw a meme that was the 13 original colonies with a speech bubble that said, "You're how many?" No, we're 250. What you people are, but we're 250.
That was another cool thing about the documentary. Delaware laid really low through everything. Like everything was Virginia, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. What was the other one? Virginia, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. Maybe Connecticut.
Probably Connecticut.
Yeah. But Delaware, you didn't hear anything. They were just like, we're just going to sit over here.
Well, probably because they didn't know if they were going to make it Pennsylvania or Maryland.
That's true.
Like they were fighting over Delaware.
That is true.
And how Delaware came out on top there and was like, all right, we'll be our own thing.
I haven't gotten to that part of the documentary yet.
What I don't understand is why Delmarva isn't all Delaware.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just give it all?
Yeah.
The whole shebang there. Like, why we got 3 different states?
Yes.
I don't know. That's what happened. So.
Maybe I'll learn the documentary and I'll let you know next time.
I mean, Delaware kind of came out and then they were like, and now we're going to sign it first. Bitch. That's what they did. They were like, came from behind.
They did. They just laid low and snuck right in there.
We're like, now we're a state and we're signing first.
Yep.
Fuck all of y'all. There were bicentennial cookbooks, of course, filled with colonial recipes, which is a cookbook I would not want. 'Cause I don't feel like I'd want to eat anything that they had in the colonies.
Yeah. I mean, I've eaten at restaurants in Colonial Williamsburg. And of course, it's good, but it's modernized.
Yes. It's modern flour.
Yeah. Like the Croco cheese with the breadsticks is my favorite. And the corn chowder.
Nobody is back there churning butter.
No, definitely not.
It's very difficult to do.
I bet.
I have made my own butter. Yeah. It takes a long time and it's just very bad.
Yeah. I'll just buy it.
It's easier and cheaper to just buy it. There were carnivals, rides, games, food, music, and chaos. And even Evel Knievel, which is what I think of the bicentennial the most, is Evel Knievel.
I can see the outfit right now.
Yep. Evel Knievel is Americans' patron saint of I Bet I Can Jump That. And he was absolutely part of the bicentennial. He performed bicentennial-themed stunts, including a major jump at the Kingdome in Seattle in 1976. He jumped 14 buses. He crashed. He broke things. He got back up. He's Evel Knievel.
He was close.
Yeah.
To clearing it.
He also appeared in bicentennial parades, events, and TV specials, and he was everywhere. So, yeah. Was that the one? No. Is Evil Knievel still alive? I feel like he's not. His son is, though. What a weird thing.
To be the son of Evil Knievel.
No, to just be Evil Knievel. To just be like, I'm just going to jump that. Like, why?
And people are paying you to come do it.
Exactly. And you know they're not paying to see you do it.
No,
They're paying to
the
see
same
you
reason
not
people
do
watch
it.
hockey.
Yeah.
They want to see the violence.
Yeah. Anyway, some other day I will get into Evil Knievel, but I just wanted to touch on that.
Yeah, you should do an episode on him.
Remember there was another guy that was on TV like in the 80s that was like Evil Knievel, but not.
Houdini? That was before the 80s.
No, that was before. And Houdini had a beef with Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Like heavy beef, which I thought was weird, but I don't know. I don't know either of them. Oh, God, man. Who was that? Oh, I don't know. There was another guy, but I don't remember if it was like a TV show that I'm thinking of. Or... I don't know. The thing about bicentennials is it's just not a party. It's a moment of national self-reflection. We're trying to figure out who are we, what have we done, and what have we survived? What do we want to be? It's exactly what happened in the 250, but, you know.
What have we done?
We have not come very far. The bicentennial gave people permission to ask the questions without falling apart. It was a chance to celebrate the good while acknowledging the bad. We made mistakes. We had triumphs. We had disasters and breakthroughs, and somehow we're still trying. It was about persistence. As Gen Xers, the bicentennial sits in a weird place in your memory. Some of us were babies. Some of us weren't born yet. Some of us remember the outfits, the parades, the flags, the fireworks, the weird commemorative plates. But even if you didn't live through it, the bicentennial shaped the world you grew up in. It influenced how schools taught history, how patriotism was marketed, how nostalgia became a national pastime, how America talked about itself, how the country tried to heal after trauma. The bicentennial was the moment that we celebrated the past so we could survive the future. And we grew up in that future. It didn't fix America. It didn't erase our problems. It did leave behind a few important things. A renewed interest in history. Museums saw record attendance. Historic sites were restored. People started caring about preservation. The bicentennial reminded people that America had survived the worst and could survive again. Every major American milestone since the millennium, the 9/11 memorials, the 250th anniversary, has borrowed from the bicentennial playbook. It was a cultural reset, helped shift America from the trauma of the early 70s into the cultural explosion of the late 70s and early 80s. It taught us that America is complicated, contradictory, flawed, but resilient. And sometimes the best way to understand a country is to look at the moment when it tries to celebrate itself. Not because everything is perfect, but because people need hope. The bicentennial wasn't a victory lap. It was a coping mechanism, a collective exhale, a reminder that history is long and we are small, and somehow that's comforting. We made it this far. Let's see what happens next. And honestly, that's still the vibe. If you were alive in 76, if you are alive and going in 76, you would have been complaining about the heat, mocking the outfits, rolling our eyes at the commercials, critiquing the politics, and still showing up for the fireworks. Because that's what we do. Messy, loud, imperfect celebration of a messy, loud, imperfect country. A reminder that history is not a straight line. It's a chaotic water park slide. And we're just all trying not to lose our bathing suits on the way down. Happy birthday, America. You have always done the most.
I feel like the vibe has always been, let's just throw this out there and see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, that's another cool thing about this documentary. Like, and I know I'm dwelling on it, and I know I admitted I'm not a scholar of American history, but it really helped me comprehend democracy and
because
how
it's not a
really
true democracy, right?
and how rare it really is. And they were really trying to create something that had never been done before.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what the hell they were doing.
They call it the Great American
Experiment.
Experiment.
That's what the name of the documentary is.
And it's not a true democracy. It's constitutional democracy?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. Like, just to think about what that really was actually like. And you're just kind of over here like, I don't know. And the British are sending in troops, and it's a lot of the Franklin stuff was really cool. Like, he was the one, because he was so charismatic, they decided he'd be the one to go to France and like talk to them. And they have always been so prim and proper and fashion and like all that stuff. And he showed up in like a coonskin hat, dressed like a wilderness man to show like this is what America is. And everybody loved it. As we all know, the women went crazy for him. And it's really, really neat.
I'm going to watch it.
I think you'll love it.
I will watch it.
Yeah. I actually like pay attention to it and everything. I don't even get bored with it.
I just think, living here in one of the original 13 colonies and having the first city in the first state, the first town in the first state. I think that we take for granted the history because it's all around us. Like, if you go further west, I mean, they have cool history too because they have like the 49ers and they have, what are the towns that are ghost towns? And,
Right.
They have that kind of history.
Yeah.
But here we have cobblestones and we have British stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. We're British light. So around here, like, you just take for granted cobblestone.
I do, though, because I live in Dover, which is our capital, and where a lot of those buildings and cobblestone and all that are. And I do actually drive through town sometimes and look, and I'm like, because I love to travel. And I'm like, if I was not from Delaware, this would be so cool. All these old buildings and getting to go into them and walk on these roads. And I mean, there's a few streets left that are still brick.
Yeah.
In downtown Dover, which I still can't believe that they still are. But yeah, I do try to recognize the fact. I'm like, if I went to Georgia, this is the kind of shit I'd want to go see. Like these old buildings and all that kind of stuff. So
that's why we go to Williamsburg.
Yeah, exactly. And it's right there. I mean, there are state buildings in those old buildings. You're walking into history. Yeah. Going into file for divorce or whatever. Whatever reason I was just in.
I mean, the post office in Lewis is stupid. It's a beautiful building. The one in Rehoboth is beautiful, but the one in Lewis is older. And it is a beautiful building. And it looks like an old school post office.
Yeah.
It's giant and looming and they also have the Cannonball House.
Yes.
Where there's still cannonballs stuck in the side of the house.
Yep.
So we have history here. And I think I've been to Philadelphia. I would go to Philadelphia just to get a cheesesteak. I had season tickets to the Eagles.
Yeah.
I don't even remember going into that part of town.
I think I did, but it was school field trips.
Yeah.
It wasn't
on my own.
Me just going up there and taking in the history of Philly. And that's where it all started.
I did the art museum, but that's a different story. Whole different podcast. I think that I didn't go. I couldn't even tell you how old I was when I went to see the Liberty Bell. It must have been school and Betsy Ross's house. And
Yep.
I've been to that part of the city because that's how you get to Camden. That's where the ferry is for Camden.
Yep.
So you have to go there.
Yep. The Underground Railroad runs all the way through Delaware.
Yeah.
And there's different points where you can go and there's history about it there.
Yeah.
And,
Never go to any of it.
Shame on us.
I tell you, I did not know that fort in Cape Henlopen State Park was there until I was well older than it. I should have been. I was like, what? Where is this? Because I'd never been.
The one that goes underground?
No.
Oh.
Just past the towers.
Okay.
They got all the guns there.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the
yeah,
little
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Fort Miles.
Yeah,
Fort Miles.
yeah.
I didn't know that was there.
I'm thinking of over where I went there. I did a autism walk there once. So it was over kind of by the bike trails. And there's a parking lot. Anyway, there are a couple towers out on the beach there, but up against the back of the dunes, there are these huge metal doors that are locked that go down.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah,
can't get
yeah.
into them though, and I sort of assume there's some sort of
That's where the
fortress
lighthouse
under
was.
there. Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
The lighthouse fell.
right,
Yeah.
okay.
But that was for the lighthouse. Because I know what you're talking about now. And the lighthouse sat right up on top. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then it fell.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. And they built a new one out in the water.
And they put a little wooden boardwalk up above
Yeah.
it, so you can walk up there now and look
Yes.
out where the lighthouse.
I have not been to Cape Henlopen in a while.
Cape Henlopen is full of history.
Cape Henlopen is a great state park.
Crazy, yeah. I used to love taking my kids there, not only because it was the best beach, because it wasn't crowded and they don't get really bad waves. So when they're little, it's good. But in the middle of the day, when you get hot, go into the shade, into the woods, and go look at towers or history or nature or whatever. There's so much to do there.
There really is. Mm-hmm. They have that. I've never been in the center that they have there.
Oh, the nature
Biden,
center?
Yeah, the Biden Nature Center.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of presidential centers, I want to go to the Obama one.
Okay. I can't wait for Biden to put his up.
I know.
I guess it'll be in Wilmington.
Maybe Rehoboth.
He was in Rehoboth this weekend.
Mm-hmm. I saw Jill posted a picture of the two of them on the beach.
She went to the outlets, and my work bestie, because we were on the phone, and he said, "What, man, all these government vehicles just came screaming in here." And I was like, "Oh, well, Joe must be in town." And he was like, "I don't know. At the outlets, though? Why would he?" And I was like,
Jill needed a new purse.
Jill's at the outlets. So Jill shops at the outlets. Just so you know. And that one that's on his route is the expensive ones. Mm-hmm. There's different outlets.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I know which ones you mean.
Yep, the ones all the way. The last ones. The very fancy ones.
Yeah.
It's got a Sephora now. Mm. Yeah.
Those are the ones I shop at for Christmas time for my daughters.
Yeah. It's got a Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway. I didn't watch too much about the 250. It's pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to see the 300. Hopefully I'll be dead. Very angry if I'm still alive.
I would like to see the 300.
If I'm still alive at 102, I'm going to be pissed.
You will be.
I know.
Just because you want to.
I know.
Not be alive.
I know. I don't know how I don't have cancer yet. I think that's unfair.
Yeah.
Anyhow. I think so. Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
USA.
I didn't see very much commemorative stuff, though.
No.
Maybe it's because I don't go anywhere. Maybe there was stuff places and I just didn't see it.
That's true. I don't remember.
I
don't even feel like that many people had their flags out and stuff.
No.
I saw a few people that stuck a couple of the little ones in the ground.
Yeah, that said 250 on it or something.
Yeah, but usually, on a typical 4th of July, everybody's got their American flags out.
I don't know if it's because it was so freaking hot.
It was so hot. That's probably a lot to do with
3
it.
days of over 100 degrees, and we are not built for that nonsense.
No, we are not.
Roads melted. It was terrible.
It was.
Murder, suicides happened. It was awful.
Everybody went crazy.
It was.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
You can like, share, rate, review.
Please.
You can find us where all the podcasts live. Mm-hmm. You can tell a friend.
Yeah.
To listen to the podcast.
I love that idea.
Whatever episode is your favorite. You can go to our website, www.likewhateverpod.com.
Yes.
You can find us on all the socials, Like Whatever Pod. Mm-hmm. I'm dragging it out because I can't think of anything.
I know, I can tell.
You can send us an email about what America 250 merch you bought. Not America. To likewhateverpod@gmail.com or don't. Like whatever.
Whatever. Bye.
Bye.